In this video, I'm going to show you how to go from a total beginner, someone who's never used the video editing software, to editing your first real estate video. I have a lot of clients who are hesitant about getting on video. They are scared they might say the wrong things. They don't know if they're going to represent their business and their brand properly. And there's just a lot of hesitation. After watching this video, you're going to go from being a total beginner to editing your first real estate video to a professional standard. What's the best software to use for editing? My personal experience with software was I started with Adobe Premiere Pro, and then I had a friend convince me to use Sony Vegas, and then I got into DaVinci Resolve 17. What I'm trying to say is you do not need the best software. Something as basic as iMovie or Windows Movie Maker works, because the tips I'm going to tell you right now applies to those basic apps as well as the most advanced video editing software. The first and the most important button you need to find out is how to cut a clip. Cut one clip into two clips, 2 into 3, 3 into 4. If you can learn to cut the clip, you can learn to cut out your mistakes. The big hesitation with you creating your content is you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and that's just inevitable because you don't have the skill of just spitballing on camera. It's a skill that has to be developed actively. So if you're going to be making a lot of mistakes, it's good to learn how to cut a clip. I'm going to show you that right now on my computer. Let's just delve into this. What we're looking at here is the clip which we're working on. And what I'm going to proceed to do is split this clip in two. The keybind on this app is Ctrl B. And what you can see now is the one clip just turned into two. Now I'm going to undo. Let's assume that I said something here in the middle here, which is, not what I want to publish, and I want to cut that out. All I have to do is just cut out that part, cut out the tail end of the other part, for example, and then delete the middle. That's it. It's that easy. You can cut out your mistakes, and it's one of the most important, basic yet most important skills you need to learn to just create that first real estate video. Moving on to number 2. The second most important thing is you need to figure out how to insert B-rolls and texts. What are B-rolls? A B-roll is basically a photo or a video masking the A-roll. So let's say you have, this is the A-roll, me talking to you, and right now is a B-roll. It's just me still talking to you. Inserting a B-roll is quite easy. It's just getting the footage and putting it above your other footage. Texts are important because you need to highlight certain things you're saying. If you're going to be a professional in front of the camera, you need to at least explain your point with certain tools, and text is one of the most important things. So easily how to insert text is just that easy. And the third and the most important thing is background music. You're listening to this video right now and you have forgotten about the barely perceptible music that you're listening to. It's part of the experience. You want to keep your audience engaged. That's very important. And the background music is what differentiates a total amateur from someone who's a professional. You can easily get background music from YouTube's audio library. They have thousands of music on there. You don't need all 1,000, but if you're a perfectionist who wants to get the best music, you can get Epidemic Sound. It goes for like $15 a month. It doesn't cost much, and you have access to thousands of royalty-free music that you can use to tell your story and keep your video engaging. If you like this video, click that like button, subscribe, and DM me in the comments as usual.